Hi everyone, Alchemist here. Today I'm going to talk about sigils. What are they? What's their purpose? What are they used for? Sigils are tools that you can use in your practice, that you can use in your crafts, in your rituals, in your spells. They have a specific intention, they have a specific purpose, and using them can be very efficient, it can be very effective. They are shortcuts. Each sigil which you would use will have a specific energy into it, specific intention or specific purpose. And once you use that sigil for that specific purpose in your ritual, for example, then the manifestation intensifies depending on what you use the sigil for. I myself channel a lot of sigils. It's one of my favorite tools to use. Tarot, the major arcanas of tarot, especially in the Hermetic Tarot deck, is full of sigils, and that is due to the heavy use of sigils and symbols in alchemy. Alchemy is the art of transmutation, it's the art of transformation, and initiates information and secret wisdom and knowledge throughout history since ancient Egypt and ancient Greece was passed down in alchemy through sigils and symbols. That's one of the best ways to preserve the knowledge. Instead of writing it down, you can embody the knowledge within one sigil and one symbol, and that way different people from different eras and different ages, and even people who speak different languages, can decipher the sigil or the symbol. And that way, when you use that sigil or that symbol for the specific purpose, and that way when you use that sigil or that symbol, you can decipher it, but it can also encode information, because sigils are imagery, they are geometry. All of my sigils that I channel are based on sacred geometry, because I have been studying and researching sacred geometry for almost a decade. I've been obsessed with it, and my obsession with sacred geometry translated into making sigils that are based on geometry. Sacred geometry and geometry in general is the language of the universe. Everything in the world is geometric. Everything you see with your own eyes is based on geometry. Even our atoms are based on geometry. They're built geometrically. Even the fruits, the vegetables, the galaxies, space, water, anything you see is geometric. And sigils, at least the ones that I channel myself, are geometric. Now there's different ways of creating sigils. You can find that information online on the internet. There's many ways that were created in history, in the medieval times, and there's many ways of creating sigils. But the way I create my sigils is based on sacred geometry. I channel my own sigils from the underworld, from the spirit realm, and I charge each specific sigil with the proper energy intended for it. And I'm going to take this opportunity to announce my new book that I just released, that's called the Book of Sigils, Vade, Mecum. You can find the link in the description box below. I am so excited to share this book with you. It's my second book, and it has sigils that I channel myself that you can use for your craft, for your work, and that you can use in your daily life for manifestation, for success, for abundance, and for invoking spirits as well. So the book has all of these sigils. They're in a nice package for you, if you will. I channel them carefully, and I put a lot of time and work to make sure that these sigils are the main sigils you're going to need in your life. So you can find that book in my store, thyself.com, link in the description box below. So sigils are one of my favorite tools, and just like tarot, just like crystals, just like runes, just like pendulums. They can act as a doorway. You don't necessarily know how the door is made or fabricated, but when you see a door, when a door is presented to you, you open it. You know how to open it, but you don't know how it's made. That's exactly what my sigils do. They're portals, they're doorways to specific intentions and desires. They help you get there faster. And another thing about using sigils is that not only they require you to channel them from the spirit realm, but it requires you to know how to draw. If you don't know how to do these things, how to draw or how to channel the spirit realm, then sigils are definitely for you. And in my store, selfalchemist.com, I offer a variety of sigils for many purposes, specific purposes. But in this book, I put the necessary sigils that you are going to need for your craft or your work. These sigils, you can use them for your rituals, for your spells. You can carry them with you anywhere you want. You can use them on your altars. You can customize them. And you can use them to invoke your spirits, guides, and demons. I am so excited to share my second book with you guys. I want to thank all of you for your support, your subscriptions, your comments, your likes, everything. Supporting my channel, supporting my work. It truly means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy this second book as well, and I hope these sigils will be beneficial to your life. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.